Amka nayo mtu wangu Wonder Glaze KE, top of the hour, 3 minutes past 3 p.m. And if you're tuning in right now, welcome to Base Radio.co, the KE, all the way from California, United States of America, born and raised in Nairobi, now living in the United States of America, living the American dream, a digital content creator, a nurse, a mom, a beautiful friend of mine. Welcome to Base Radio.co, the KE, Nurse Judy.
Thank you.
How's your afternoon?
My afternoon is coming along well. Umenichocha.
Sina kupata tu flowers zako.
I'm smiling like a mumu.
Nakupata tu flowers zako.
Mpaka nimekaa hivi nimebaki na smile tu.
Come on now.
But anyway, I'm having a good afternoon. Nimetoka kuangalia venue. Ready for the event coming up soon. So I'm feeling psyched up, anxious at the same time. Good to be in Nairobi. Yeah.
Wow, welcome back home. How do you feel to be back home?
Hey, it's always amazing. Let me tell you, America is good just for getting the mola. But the social life, naumia. It's challenging. It's I don't know whether it's because I don't have my families and my kids there, but in terms of my social life, I try to go once in a while. I go out, I try to do fun things, but still being out there doesn't feel the same as when you're in Kenya. Kenya tu ni shida ya pesa. Lakini generally hata hiyo saa zingine ukiwa kwa apartment unasikia tu like the surrounding is alive. In Kenya unasikia niko uko surrounded in na graves too. Yeah, like it's different. There's just something about Kenya and just being home.
Of course they say home sweet
even
home.
The culture, the food, everything.
Friends, family. Nas Judy, good to see you back in 254. As well this time, you know, you're back with great news. We're going to discuss that in the next show. But for now, for someone who is tuning in right now for the first time, wants to get to know who is Nurse Judy. Is there something you feel like I've missed out from the intro?
If there's something you have missed out, like, not really, because you said I'm a nurse, I'm a content creator, I'm a wife. I think you missed out on I'm a wife.
I said a mom.
Mom is different from a wife.
Wow.
You can be a mom and not a wife. How many baby mamas do we have out here? I was a baby mama for like 2 years.
Oh my, I'm sorry about that.
But now I'm back to being a loving, caring wife. Mapenzi yana. Unaona vile natesa online? Natesa watu.
Ni mnakula mara 3, watu wanakula mara 6 kwa siku.
Singles wanasema tunafanya wanasikia tu hii mwaka iishe.
Acha iishe tu basi. Nimekubali pia na wao.
But yeah,
wife.
I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a nurse, I'm a content creator, and I love all my 4 titles. And I'm a good friend to those who want to be good friends too.
To you?
Yes.
Wow.
Unajua siku hizi nimekuja kurealize, ndio nakwambia friendships zinakuanga tricky kidogo. Nimekuja kurealize kuna hizi friendships zenye ni like one-sided, ama some people just want to take advantage. Yani kupata the real friendship, especially in our era ama in adulthood, nimekuja kurealize ni difficult. But nakuanga na ubeshte mmoja from childhood mwenye I can call like my friend.
For the longest time?
Yes.
Can you start by sharing a bit about your nursing journey? How did you transition from nursing in Kenya to working in the United States of America?
Oh, sure, of course. So, let me start from where I went to School of Nursing, because watu wengi huuliza. I went to the School of Nursing, Nairobi Hospital. I did like a 3-year course. It's a diploma. And then from there, I practiced for like 4 years. And then when nilimaliza 4 years, I started my process to move abroad with an agency. But along the way, we had to move from Kenya to Tanzania because my husband was moved, like where he works, he was moved to go to Tanzania. And then when I got there, I had put on hold the process to go to America, and then I just decided, let me just put this process on hold. I tried to work in Tanzania, but then they denied me a work permit.
Oh.
Yeah, Tanzania hiyo time ya Magufuli.
Oh yeah, it was very, very hard for Kenyans to work there.
Yeah, it was very hard. So I didn't get a work permit. Then I was frustrated for a couple of months, and then at the same time, my marriage was in a shaky situation. So I had a visit visa at that point. I decided, let me go to the US and see if I can get my way around that.
Okay.
But by that time, I had already done my NCLEX exam, because there's an exam that we usually do for you to be able to practice in America. It's called NCLEX. So by the time I was leaving here to go to the US, I had already done that exam.
Oh.
So when I got there, I had my visit visa. So all I had to do was get a hospital that would sponsor my green card sponsorship. So I adjusted my status from visit visa. I got the hospital, they filed for me, and within 7-8 months I had my green card. It was so easy, but those 8 months didn't feel so easy because I was going through a lot, and then it's always so difficult. The minute you get there, we usually feel like, you know, when most Kenyans wanakwanga na hii perception, when you get to America, it just sounds like you're gonna get there and unapata tu pesa zimekulainia up tu hapo zinangoja collect. Nasikianga watu wakisema kuna magari za bure. It's not like that. So I struggled a bit, but after like 1 year, things started working well for me, especially when I was able to get my green card and all the documents I needed to be in the United States.
I can testify, God is working on you.
Hey, absolutely, in cups.
Amen to that. More to come in the next few. If you're tuning in right now, keep it based, ready to see the KE. What you want by King Kabi up next for you. Keep it based for more. Soria Mbuzi Gang. Naona Nas Judy hapa kidogo anajiachilia sana. Kwa nini Nas Judy unapenda gengeton hapa nito?
Vibaya sana. J notice reels zangu naekanga gengeton sana. Hapa nito hizo.
Favorite artist wako? Siwajui
majina, but trust me, napenda kuziplay sana.
Favorite song then?
TikTok napenda kuzitoka.
If you're tuning in right now, that is Nas Judy, a digital content creator, and Nas, a lovely wife, a good friend of mine, all the way from United States of America. Lishikia Dar es Salaam kidogo, familia iko mzuri sana. Tuliona alikuwa Dubai pale. Habibi na Habibti walikuwa Dubai na familia, amazing sana. Now Nas Judy is back in 254. There's something great that Nas Judy is planning for the great people, for the young, Gen Z, for the young Kenyans who wants to explore the world.
Yeah.
But before we go into that, Nas Judy, I want to understand from you, hii passion yako, what motivated you to become a nurse? Now, what has been the most rewarding part of your career so far?
Hey, I have so many rewarding parts, by the way. But let me start with what motivated me. Actually, I think I even told you last time. It's very interesting how, when people are growing up and you want to say you want to become... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, take it to silent.
Sorry. So when growing up, the way every kid is usually like, I want to become a doctor, I want to become a pilot. Mimi, I was always saying I want to become a nurse. And being a nurse, especially in Kenya, is not considered like a big career. But actually in the US, when you say you're a nurse, you're a big deal. Like, I'm a registered nurse. By the time unamaliza kusema hivyo, already ushapatiwa heshima yako. Like, it's a big deal being a nurse. And I didn't even know that, but I always wanted to be a nurse growing up. And the reason being is because my mom was HIV positive, and she used to be very public about it because she used to do a lot of seminars and around it. So I used to take her to the hospital to do her test, because when you're HIV positive, you need to continuously keep doing tests here and there. So from that, the taking care of my mother, being in the hospital set up time to time, I felt that passion start developing in me. I wanted, and then also actually, sometimes we used to encounter these nurses that are very rude, we are not getting the good services. And then I used to say, when I become a nurse, I'm going to be different. I'm going to change the nursing, even because if you go out there, the perception that people have about nursing, we are termed as very rude, we have a bad attitude, don't give good services, So I used to say, when I grow up, I'm going to become a nurse and I'm going to make it different. And so far I have tried, by the way. I try my best. I'm not perfect, but I try a lot as a nurse. And some of the rewarding, actually, you know how I came to the limelight the first time? People usually think I became famous because of other things, but that's not true. It's because of Betty Kialo, and she gave me a shout out when I took care of her kid. And actually that was one of the most rewarding point in my career, not because of her as a celebrity person, but she has given her story before. We shared together the story of her baby and everything else that they were going through at that point. And her story was one of those rewards. I don't want to repeat the whole story because it's her story to tell. She has given it before, and that's actually how she mentioned me, and I came to the limelight, but that was one of it. So most of the time when the patients come in very sick, and then you are able to give them this care, treatment, and then you see them walking out of the ward back to their normal self, and they came in like they have no hope, they're very sick, it gives you a certain fulfillment and satisfaction that cannot even be explained in words.
Can't be explained. We're so grateful for that. Is this something that inspired you, to blend these careers, the two careers you have, as a nurse, as a digital content creator? Because I don't know how you balance all this.
Also,
Hata uelewi.
I do it so good, I believe.
Yeah, you do it perfect.
But it's because, one, as a content creator, it's something in me. Even when I was not famous, I used to like sharing my stories, my personal journey, not just about nursing. But when I started practicing, I realized like I used to feel the need of bringing people along with me when I'm doing this. I used to like explaining a lot, like, oh, today I did this. There was a patient who came with, I usually protect the confidentiality of the patient, but I'll give like a scenario. Oh, a patient came in with this blood pressure. It was very low. We did this intervention and we were able to, it used to excite me to be able to share with people all these nursing stories. So it became like content. For me, I hadn't even thought of it like I'm being a content creator. I just used to share. It used to excite me being able to share with people. And then from that, I used to get DMs like, oh, I'm a nursing student and I'm learning a lot from what you share. Or I was a patient and I learn a lot from what you shared, because even when I go to the hospital, I used to tell people, when you go to the hospital, just don't get medication because it's a nurse who is giving you. Ask question, what medication are you giving me? What are the side effects, So this being able to advise people on the health issues and just nursing students learning from me, it became like content creation without me knowing I'm actually creating content. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This time you're back in Kenya with something amazing, Beyond the Word with Nas. If you're looking forward, you want to explore the opportunities, opportunities. I'm talking about opportunities abroad. Keep it like that, because I'm going to come back with more with Nas Judy. We're going to unwind more about Beyond the Word with Nas Judy. The first edition is happening on 30th November, exclusive at
Nairobi Prestige Plaza.
Up next for you, Honor Charisma featuring Watenda Wezeka. This time Nas Judy amerudi nyumbani, amerudi na habari nzuri sana kwa kina dada na mandugu zangu ambao wanataka kuexplore opportunity kule nje. Basi Nas Judy yuko nasi, atazungumza nasi, atuambie haswa hii idea ya Beyond the Word with Nas Judy ini nini haswa, na hii idea yote, inspiration yake yote ilitoka wapi? Kwako Nas.
Kwangu mimi utaniambia bana. Ama mimi ndio umenipata off guard.
Anyway. Off guard kidogo.
So the idea of starting the movement here Beyond the Word was because I noticed, or I realized, so many nurses were asking questions about how they can relocate to the US. And it's actually people, even I get even questions from nurses in UG, TZ, but mostly Kenyans. So I decided, first of all, this event is it's a combination. It's gonna be combination of like getting a lot of insights about how you can move to Australia, Canada, UK as a nurse, and also it's gonna be a lot of fun, because most of the time as healthcare, we don't take time to like just appreciate ourselves and just have fun, dance, drink, have food, So it's gonna be a combination of fun, kupiga sherehe, and most importantly, you're gonna get out of there with a lot of insights. Because also I noticed so many nurses are moving from Kenya to USA, and then they get there, they have no idea of how to navigate. I struggled a lot also before I knew like mashimo ni wapi, pesa iko wapi, which states are better, like where is more money, because it's all about the bag when you get there. So I decided to come up with this event that can help with people, some tips or some insights that can help the nurses who are planning to move there, how they can navigate, and for the nursing students, how to navigate nursing school, and for the people who like just want to know how the process goes. Because mtu akimaliza nurse, nadhani akisha graduate pale from a nursing school, could navigate from being a graduate na kuanza kuifanya professionally, inakuanga challenge sana. Yeah, it's a challenge. And some of this information, it's not something that you can just, yes, there's a lot of information on the Google, but sometimes you just need somebody who can actually, with experience, or they have gone through a similar process, just give you insight from the experience itself. Because So if you Google, how can I navigate?
Ngumu sana.
Because I know most people are Mr. Google, but there are things that it's just good when you get the insight from somebody who has done similar processes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Wanasema siku zote kwa ground mambo ni different sana. As someone who has worked in the both, Kenya and the United States of America, what differences do you see in nursing practices, and how can new grads adapt to working in different healthcare system?
First of all, of course, the differences is in terms of the job opportunities. That's number one. When you're in Kenya, there are no many, so we have so many people who have graduated and they're struggling with even getting a clinic to work in, leave alone a hospital.
Oh.
So job opportunities is a problem. Kiddo, I'm telling you, when I'm in America today, I go to this place of work, I feel like they're toxic. I don't like this place, or I just don't like this charge nurse. I just resign and tomorrow I have another job. It's so easy. It is, yes. That easy peasy.
Come on.
I go to this place and then I'm scrolling. I see other people have even higher rates. What's gonna make me stay here? I go to the next. But here, once, like when I was working in Nairobi Hospital, I knew that if I fuck up that job, it's over for me.
It's over for you. Sorry for the language used by Nurse Judy on behalf of, and I always very want to apologize on that. By the way, kama ujui, by the way, kitu moja about Nurse Judy, amjui kuhusu Nurse Judy, ni kwamba Nurse Judy ni half Tanzania na anaongea Swahili safi sana, nadhifu sana. Na sijui mbona leo hataki kuongea Kiswahili jamani. Mbona leo hutaki kuzungumza Kiswahili?
Sija realize siongei.
Umeweka kizungu sana mbele, kizungu wa Marekani.
I think it's because nina explain hizi process najisahau, but nimekuwa nikiongelesha Kiswahili mzuri, wanajua
Kiswahili mzuri sana. Kwa wale ambao wana look forward maybe ku apply for an American visa, nadhani mambo ya immigration, the type of visa ku apply, the type of paper to look for, how you can submit your papers, usiwahi banduka kidogo, kwa sababu nikirudi niko na Nurse Judy atuambie hizi tips za immigration ni gani na una apply vipi, na mbona haswa watu wananyimwa visa ya America. Up next for you, no worries, Wahala, BN Aime featuring Adekun and Gold and Shine, playing on BaseRadio.co.ke. Kuna Pose Lil Minor featuring AJ and Boutros Bo and Boutros, now playing on BaseRadio.co.ke. 41 minutes past 3 p.m. It's Entertainment Wednesday exclusive on BaseRadio.co.ke. Just to inform you, Beyond the Word with Nurse Judy is happening on 30th November. Tickets are going for how much, Nurse?
Regular 2,000 and 1,500 for students.
1,500 boob for students.
Na watakula na wakunywe with no extra fee. Can you imagine? I'm taking care of these people.
Wanakunywa nini?
Wanakunywa, okay, kutakuwa na maji ya Kariandusi water kwanza. Na kutakuwa na soft drink, lakini for the alcohol itakuwa ya kupurchase, but chakula hakutakuwa na kupurchase. As well, ule mtu ana attend pale atapata fursa ya kupata network, learn opportunities. Yes.
Vile pia utamsaidia kumconnect na opportunities ambazo ziko huko nje.
Yes.
How important is networking in nursing field?
Okay, especially in America. Okay, within Kenya, I don't even know like if like networking really works, because I feel like in Kenya, in nursing, I feel like in Kenya it's about like who you know, chakujuana, corruption,
okay,
like people bribe to get a certain, like kuingia job KNH is so hard. It's about who you know, mambo's a bribe. Like even I was trying to get to a school KMTC as a student nurse, and I couldn't.
Why?
Because I was being asked to pay 100K. Hiyo si school fees ya kupata kusecure position admission as a student nurse. Yes. So sometimes in Kenya, networking becomes even difficult unless we are talking about networking of who you know.
Of who you know.
Yes.
Wanasema your network is your worth.
Yes.
Wow. Talking about immigration.
And those are the people you're going to get in the event.
Oh, so those are the opportunities wanapata. Wakikuja wanapata na watu ambao wako experienced,
yes,
wako na resource, wako na opportunities.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
As well, pia kuna watu watakuwa na offer jobs huko.
Okay, we are having some people coming from KMPDC and CK. We are having a few people coming from health sector, so you never know. We
never know.
Yes.
You know, sometimes we see poster on the social media. Are you looking to work in America? Are you a nurse? Are you qualified? We're giving opportunity. We're giving direct jobs in Canada, US, America, Australia. We've seen most of Kenyans falling victim to these, opportunities abroad. But you've been working in United States of America. Can you share with us maybe the immigration advice tips for a nurse who wants to work, abroad as well? How can you identify a legit, job, a legit, genuine agent?
That's a very good question. I like that because I have seen recently people falling for scam agencies, which is very sad because I have seen people going to sell their plots, wazazi wako wanauza vitu ng'ombe shamba only for you to fall for scam agencies. And there's recently one that was being called out on TikTok. I don't know whether to mention the name or just to forego. Maybe I'll be giving her publicity if I do. But I keep telling nurses, there are two processes that you can do this immigration. One is a self-sponsored where you don't even need to involve an agency. And I usually help people with the self-sponsored in that I guide you through the process, like from step one, this is what you're supposed to get. These are the documents you're supposed to get. This is the board you're going to send to your document. This is the next step. Register with this board of nursing in America. Do this until when you sit for your exam that is called NCLEX. And then from there, I have legit direct connections with hospitals in America that do green card sponsorship. So if you don't involve your agency, you can do everything by yourself, in that you're paying everything by yourself. Like you don't need to give money to anybody to do the process for you. I'll just show you, this is the site you're going to register, send this document to this site until you complete the process. But also, you can now do the agency route, which is usually easier for most nurses because it takes care of your expenses. And that's how you differentiate as scam agencies and legit agencies. For example, I'll give like 3 agencies that are very legit. Like there's Avant, there's MedPro, and there's another one called World Solution. These agencies, they will never ask you, pay 2,200K and then takupeleka maju. They will never. If anything, they're going to take care of your expenses. Kuna time hatuko na NCLEX center. Saizi tuko na hiyo center where nurses are taking this exam. They used to pay for your expenses to go to South Africa. They used to pay for your airport, your hotel for 3 days. Nilienda South Africa. It was taken care of by the agency. Nilikaa kwa 5-star hotel for 3 nights. It was fully paid for. They paid for my KQ flight. And then kuna hiyo process yote ya kuregister hizi vitu ina costingi around 1,000 USD kuregister, kutuma documents ndio ukue verified like you can sit for their license exam. Hivyo vitu zote ina costingi ka kitu 1,000 USD. The agency is going to pay. But now if you find an agency that is asking you now you to give them money, that is direct scam.
Wakenya tunapenda shortcut, Wakenya tupendi kufuata the process.
Alafu unajua wanakuja na njia gani? Wewe lipa 200K nitakupeleka within 1 month. I am telling you, I swear by God, hakuna process ya kwenda kama nasi na take 1-2 months or 4 months. Mimi process yangu ya kutake exam kuprepare until exam time, it took 7 months. Because easy my registration, kutuma documents zako US ikuwe verified and all that, it takes approximately 4 months. Then you'll need another few months za kuregister for you to be able to take this exam na kusoma. So the period from when you start the process to when you're just doing the exam, it can take about 7 to 8 months. And then after that, there's another process for visa screen, kutafutiwa hospital ya kufanyia hiyo sponsorship ya green card. It takes like another 6 months or 1 year depending. Currently tuko na retrogression. This lady on TikTok kissing anapeleka nurses America. Kuna retrogression na hiyo ni kitu worldwide, like ni kitu na embassy. So there is no magic that you can use to take anybody abroad right now.
Nauliza hivi, Wakenya ni wavivu ama tunapenda shortcut? Ni
desperation. I understand Kenyans kwa sababu unajua ni nurses wangapi wako hapa nje bila jobs. So ukipata, like even me have found myself in those desperate situation when I wanted to take my sister abroad. Fall for such scam. So mi siwezi wa blame, but nilikuwa na hiyo kitu ya nikiona sister yangu venye anateseka, ameingia into depression, amejaribu kutafuta job hapati, unajaribu hii hustle inakosa kujipa. So ukipata na msana kwambia mimi kuna hii, mimi niliambiwa sijui kwanza kuna seminar sijui what na ni sure bet. Aliniambia ni sure bet, akanipatia namba ya mtu wako ready US na ni alimpeleka. Mimi nikaamini. Usao ukipatiwa vipindika hizo, unaingia box. Mimi niliingia box 300K kaenda hivyo. Stango kadina you twice.
Visa. What is the feeling?
God, I was so devastated because wacha nikwambia hata kama niko US hiyo pesa tukotag, you feel bad, una feel like hizo ni shift mbili nimeenda hivyo tu, zimeenda tu hivyo, zimekunywa maji. And then also the feeling like my sister akinipigia kilia kiniambia ni kwenye vitu never works out for me, you feel bad. Yeah, so people are just desperate, not that tunapenda shortcut, but of course tuseme kama sahi kido ungekuwa na job ama anything going on in your life, msee akuja kuambie within 2 months atakuwa amekupeleka US, na halafu kuna these people are lying, they have this something that is so convincing.
Kuna lugha tamu
yani I don't know, liars, they know how to lie good.
Alright.
Like you can almost not tell a lie from the truth. They know how to lie good.
Ukizungumza kwa watu ambao wanatudanganya, hata inchi pia tuna uongo mingi sana. Lakini for now ni Maproso wa Cardinale featuring Susanna. We are up next for you. Keep it based, ready to see the gay. Are you enjoying the conversation with one and only digital Nas, lovely mom, Nas Judy? Feel free to hit the DM. WhatsApp me as well on 0716250933. Let You Down by Nikita Kering featuring Kimeno. Exclusive on Base Radio. Let's see. Oh, the K Nikita. Hey, mtoto amazing sana huyu.
Sana, nakapenda.
Unampenda nini?
Sauti yake, skin tone yake. I feel like she has it all.
She's a package?
She's a package.
Well done. Nikita, getting big up for what you're doing in the industry. Amazing, beautiful. I've managed to interview her several times. You go lucky, by the way. Anakupa kidosi ya leo. That's Judy. Ultimate, what is the ultimate goal with Beyond the Word?
So ideally, the goal is to make sure like I have impacted the lives of the nursing student, the nurses who are trying to navigate to go abroad, to make sure that they do it successfully. Of course, I'm tired of seeing, like, especially now that there are all these people coming up with scam agencies. I really don't want people to fall into that trap. So my goal here is just to help the student nurses, the nurses who are trying to relocate to go abroad, and also the nurses who are already there to be able to navigate and be successful.
Be successful.
Life is better when we are all doing good.
Are we good as Kenyans in United States of America? Are we working together to help each other? I'm
actually trying to change that. I don't know why it has been so difficult, because currently as Kenyans in America, we don't love each other. We don't support each other.
What did you say? Come on.
True. Like Kenyans in America, we don't support each other. We don't love each other. We only come together saa zile kuna matanga. And I don't like that thing that we can only come through for a person when it's about death. Let's help each other, elevate each other. Like when somebody comes to the US, there's this thing like if somebody has been there for 10 years and they see Nas Judy has come there and it's only been like 2 years, na wanaona ni kama nimeanza kuwa successful, inaanza kuwa hate, inaanza kuwa jealous. Yeah, it's happening a lot. People want you to do okay but not better than them. So ukifika pale unaanza kukaa, kwanza especially mpaka hii kitu ya makaratasi, ukifika pale maybe mtu amekaa hapo for 10 years hajaipata green card, umefika hapo it's only been 1 year na umeshapata green card, inaletanga shida. Kenyans wanasetiana, unapata there are so many Kenyans who have been deported because of their fellow Kenyans. It's happening a lot. I don't know. I've been trying to use my content world to try and change that, but I think it's gonna be hard.
It's high time we come together as Kenyans.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
It's so sad to see, we are pushing for our own, Kenyans to be deported back home.
Yeah, because you find that somebody has gone there, they were a nurse in Kenya, but they want to keep like if you're trying to look for information, how can I do this home business that I've had has so much money, unapata kuna mtu ataka kupatia information, kuna a lot of gatekeeping because they just don't want you to do good. So
sad to see that.
Yeah.
The year is coming to an end. What next for you? Any exciting plans, project in line?
This year?
Yeah.
I just want this event first to be successful. That will be a dream come true and a very big goal achieved. And then after that, for this year, do I have anything exciting planned? I just plan to spend time with my family because we have gone through a lot as a family, being apart and having issues here and there. But now God has restored everything and I'm doing good. I just want to enjoy life with my family. I don't have anything else after this event to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
When are you going back?
And I'm here until January 15th.
January 15th.
Yeah.
Amazing. Will we get a chance to see your family during the event? Will they join you to support you?
Yeah, my family is going to be there, but not the kids because they're still in school.
Okay.
But my hubby, my brother, my sister is going to be there to support me.
Wow.
Yeah.
One message to someone who wants to attend the event.
One message. You definitely cannot miss this because it's going to be a great opportunity for you to network. You'd never know. This might be the chance for you kuomoka. So, kujeni to donjo. And also like you really gonna be able to get information that is gonna help you to avoid falling into all these traps and tricks and scams. Yeah.
For someone who wants to buy the ticket, someone who wants to support you, where can they?
Link is on my bio. Instagram handle is Judy Kenya, and the link is there on my bio.
Judy across all social media platforms.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you so much for always creating time to come to Base Radio to share your journey. Take this from my bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you. I really like your work. I really love what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I wish you all the best on your work and your family.
Thank you.
We'll see you at, Prestige Plaza.
Prestige Plaza, Palm Banquet. By the way, I have changed the venue, people. Let me actually say that. Initially on the first flight was Kenya Library, but we changed the venue and it's amazing. It's beautiful. You're going to love it. So it's at Prestige Plaza, 3rd floor.
Prestige Plaza, 3rd floor. Contact number?
Contact is my peer. I think it's also on my bio.
On your bio. Thank you so much, Judy. We'll link up. See you in the next show at Prestige Plaza 4.
Yay. November 30th.
November 30th. Up next for you is Kuda Day, Furthermore, Hurricanes, Ndovuku, Lil Minor, as I come back with more in the next show. But for now, keep it Base Radio. This year, the KE. That was one and only exclusive digital content creator, lovely mama, and us, best in the United States of America.
This is Base Radio.
We are 254 to the core.